Hi, I'm Shaneka McClarty, and welcome to Lesson 6 of your dating makeover. This week, you will learn how to narrow your dating pool down to one man to focus on. This will include learning how to capture and engage him in deeper conversations that are goal-oriented without being pushy or coming off too intense. By now, you should know that I love quotes and I love to read. One of my favorite books is The Path to Love by Deepak Chopra. In it, he writes, "Getting to true love is a growth process, and the first requirement is to become aware of when you are not being true. Courtship," he says, "provides an opportunity for creating this awareness, since this is when a couple work out their own definition of what being in love means." The key thing to remember is that you and your partner will agree on the definition of what being in love looks like for the two of you. Sometimes women make the mistake of having intense emotions for the man very quickly, and they want the man to catch up and feel the exact same way. You have to be patient, my friend, and just let love happen. Instead, focus on narrowing down your dating pool. I know you're having a good time dating, but there will come a time where you will have to choose. Don't forget, the courtship phase is a mutual agreement. You will need chemistry, emotional connection, and good communication. In this lesson, I will focus on communication. I want to help you communicate your goal without being pushy or too intense. You don't want to turn him off or scare him away. It's important for you to be very clear when communicating with a man. He cannot read your mind, and he shouldn't have to. If you are ready to get serious with him, it's absolutely okay for you to have a conversation about it. But how? During the conversation, use I statements. State your feeling, state your expectations, and then clarify. For example, "I really enjoy spending time with you. I've always wanted to be in a relationship where I feel loved, respected, and happy. So far, I've felt this way with you, and I'm wondering, where do you see this relationship going?" Notice I did not say I wanted to get married and have kids. I didn't even ask him if he wanted to be with me, and I didn't tell him to make up his mind or else. I simply stated how I felt, what I wanted, and asked him to clarify or explain where he saw us going with the relationship. Another communication tip is to set standards and not ultimatums. Ultimatums are disrespectful and they're very threatening to a man, such as, "If you don't make up your mind, I'm leaving. Either you want me or you don't want me. If I'm so good and if you're so happy, then you need to put a ring on my finger." My grandmother used to say, "If you don't stand for something, you will fall for anything." You must set standards and you must live by them. I did not overload my partner with my standards when we were dating. Each time we talked, and as the conversation evolved naturally, I would interject my standards here and there. Here are my top 3 standards that foster deeper conversations with my husband. 1. I never want to lose respect for you, so I expect you to tell me the truth and let me decide how I will respond to it. The standard is, tell me the truth. Number 2, it's my desire to be happy and feel good about my relationships. Anything that is not aligned with that cannot be forced, and I won't try to force it. How do you feel about that? The standard is, if this doesn't feel good to me, I won't force it. Number 3, I know what I want, and I understand some things require patience. As I've matured, I've learned when to hold on and when to let go. The standard is, I will not waste my time, and I am not afraid to walk away. In your homework assignment, you will develop a short list of standards and turn those into statements to use during your conversations. The goal is for you and your partner to have deeper, meaningful conversations that he wants to talk about with you versus him shutting down and feeling forced to commit. If anything, we want your partner to leave every conversation with you feeling challenged to be a better person. It's okay if he gets quiet. Men often get quiet when they are in deep thought. This may be his very first time experiencing a conversation with a woman who is not throwing ultimatums and forcing him to make up his damn mind. It's okay to give him time to meditate on what you are saying. He may need a few hours or a day to realize you just told him that no matter how badly you want him, you will walk away if you have to. The other factor in all of this is a man has to make up his mind that he is ready to settle down and that he can have everything he wants and need in one woman. You cannot force him to choose you. Your role is deciding if you even want to say yes to him. During your dating stage, you will find a man that you are totally attracted to. Do not overanalyze the gift when it shows up in your life. Do not convince yourself that he's too good to be true. You have to believe the man you are asking for exists. The key takeaway is be clear and specific in your communication. Set standards and not ultimatums. Don't forget to complete your homework assignment and join me on our weekly Q&A call. This week, we will have an all-male panel available to answer your questions. My friend, you have been committed to your dating makeover these past 6 weeks, and I am so proud of you. You've invested in making over the way you think, feel, and what you do in your relationships. I'm excited about your future, and I hope you are too. Please share your progress, your success stories, and pictures with me because I want to celebrate with you when you reach your goals. I appreciate you, and I wish you all the best from the bottom of my heart. Take care.